Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrutyam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devi Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayamudire Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Muttama Shloke Bhaktirabhavati Naishtaki Rudraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai. So we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 31st chapter, titled as The Movements of Living Entities Within the Material World, text number 20. Here, Kapiladev is explaining to Mata Devahuti how a child who is trapped within the womb of mother tries to remember Supreme Personality of Godhead and prays to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The child is within the womb and the child is suffering because the child is trapped in a dark cavity surrounded by the fluid, which is amniotic fluid. Now, this amniotic fluid is nothing but the urine and stool of the child. And then at the same time, there are lots of microorganisms, germs, which are biting the child. So, child is suffering within the womb, and the child is praying to Supreme Lord. He says, Soham vasam api vibho bahu dukhavasam garbhana Garbhana nirjigamishe bahir andhakupe yatropayātam upashritati deva maya mithya yad anu samsmriti chakram etat. Translation. Therefore, my Lord, although I am living in a terrible condition, I do not wish to depart from my mother's abdomen to fall again into the blind well of materialistic life. Your external energy, called as Deva Maya, at once captures the newly born child, and immediately the false identification, which is the beginning of the cycle of continuous birth and death, begins. So here, the child within the womb is praying that I want to stay within the womb of the mother, because as soon as I will come out, I will be again trapped into the identifying myself with the body, becoming egoistic, and that ego, identifying oneself with the body, is the cause of repeated birth and death. So the child prays that I do not want to get trapped again within the material world by repeated cycle of birth and death. Now the womb within the birth within the womb of the mother is called as a blind well, which is nothing but the abdominal cavity where the child is within the uterine cavity, that is a dark cavity within the womb of the mother. So the child is praying. Srila Prabhupada explains this purport about repeated birth and death. Srila Prabhupada says, as long as the child is within the womb of his mother, he is very precarious and horrible condition of life. But the benefit is that the child will revive his pure consciousness of his relationship with Supreme Personality of Godhead and prays for the deliverance from this abominable condition. But once he is outside the abdomen, once the child takes birth, then the Maya or illusionary energy, which is Maya, which is very strong. Krishna says that Mama Maya Durataya, very strong Maya, that he is immediately empowered, overpowered into the considering himself to be the body. So as soon as the child is born, child immediately starts identifying itself with the body. That is for all the type of living entity, human, insect, bird, reptiles, no matter what type of living entity, that living entity starts identifying. The bird identifies itself as a bird, even though that's a spirit soul. A lion identifies itself as a lion. A dog will identify itself as a dog and start barking at other dogs. And similarly, a human being will identify itself as a particular kind of human being immediately after the birth. So that is Maya. Maya is very strong. Maya means illusion, that which is not. In the material world, everyone is identifying oneself with the body. This false egoistic consciousness of I am the body at once develops after the child comes out of the womb of the mother. The mother and the other relatives are waiting the child, and as soon as the child is born, the mother feeds him and everyone takes care of him. That's natural. The living entity soon forgets his position and becomes entangled in his bodily relationship. So now the child is born, everybody is taking care of, mother is feeding the child, and everybody is worried. And child now is surrounded by its own people. So child says, "Oh, I am this particular type of body." The entire material existence is entangled into this materialistic conception of life. Real knowledge means to develop the consciousness that I am not this body actually, I am beyond this body. This body is just a temporary covering for me. I am a spirit soul and I am the eternal part and parcel of Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna. Krishna says, Mame Vausha Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. So we all are eternally part and parcel of Krishna. Real knowledge entails renunciation and non-acceptance of this body as the self. By the influence of Maya, external energy, one forgets everything just after the birth. As soon as the child takes the birth, it forgets its problem within the womb. And therefore, the child is praying that he prefers to remain within the womb rather than coming out. Actually, there is a story of Shukadeva Goswami. Shukadeva Goswami remained within the womb of mother for how long? For 16 years. He didn't want to come out of the womb because as soon as the child comes out of the mother's womb, the child will forget its real identity. So Parikshit Maharaj said, I do not want to come out and get trapped again. After cultivating such knowledge within the womb of his mother, he came out and at the end of 16 years and immediately left home so that he might not be captured by the influence of Maya. It's so Sukadeva Goswami left the householder thing. He left a family life, immediately went to the forest. The influence of Maya is explained in Bhagavad Gita as insurmountable. Durattayaya. Mama Maya. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. Mama Maya Duratyaya. That is confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 7.14. Mama evaye prapadyante Maya metam tarantite. But if we surrender to Krishna, then Krishna will help us to get out of the materialistic condition of life. Whoever surrenders unto lotus feet of Krishna can get out of this false conception of life. By influence of Maya only, one forgets his relationship with Krishna and identifying himself with his body. And the byproducts of body, namely wife, children, society, community like that. Thus, one becomes a victim of influence of Maya, and this materialistic life of continued birth and death becomes still more stringent. So, as soon as one identifies it with the body, then he gets trapped into this punarapi janma, punarapi marna. So, we have to remember that we are not this body, we are spirit soul, and constantly engage in remembering Krishna. Having said that, we'll pause here. We'll continue reading of Srimad Bhagavatam tomorrow. Madraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Premanande Hari Hari Bol.